On 7 News Alert, rising water levels in Clear Creek keeping people in a nearby RV park on high alert. Right now, 10th Street at Cheyenne and Golden only open to local traffic and some nearby trails are closed. No mandatory evacuations in place yet, but Molly Hendrickson tells us most people aren't waiting around for it to happen.
RV guests were given this letter advising there's no mandatory evacuation, but you can see many of them aren't taking any chances and are pulling out. This was the bike path. It's now covered in about a foot of ice. The big problem, the ice dams. The water in Clear Creek just has nowhere to go. After surviving one night parked near this polar peril,
the water would start flowing in one direction. It would freeze up and you could just hear it just crack.
Rhonda Combs and her neighbors are battling Mother Nature again.
So cold. It's like a half-inch layer of just glaze ice all over the top.
They're trying to pull their RV out before they're forced out.
This is our third winter here. We've never seen anything like this.
Thanks to this latest cold snap, the creek is filled with ice dams, and the wintry water is beginning to breach its banks.
And last night was the big night where it just flowed over everywhere.
Last night, the water came too close for comfort. There's now about a foot of ice under their RV. They were forced to move further from the creek.
Last night it was just interesting doing it all in the water because it was about ankle deep.
The city of Golden is on standby, preparing for evacuations if the water keeps rising. But like almost everyone else in the park, Rhonda's not waiting and headed instead for higher ground.
RV's an adventure, right?
Molly Hendrickson, 7 News.
Adventure is out there.